Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to do specifically a Saturday night main event predictions for 2024. It's been a little bit since I've done these predictions, I wasn't really feeling it the past couple months, and I'm not even gonna lie, the past two PLEs I haven't watched, but I'll get around to watching them at some point. Anyways. Before I go into talking about the whole card, I want to give just a specific moment to talk about the commentary. On this one, we will have Jesse Ventura coming back to the WWE for the first time in so many years because of having a fallout with Vince McMahon. And honestly, he has been swept under the rug because of that whole situation. So you don't often hear his name at all, really, when it comes to commentating. But I was watching WrestleManias for this YouTube channel, but I didn't end up sitting through and fully watching all of them, which I do plan on picking up at some point. Anyway, I will say the first few WrestleManias, his voice, to me, he was the best. He was so underrated and very talented, and I feel like he does not get enough love. I'm curious to see how this overall situation will go. I think he'll do a great job. I'm excited. I'm going to be watching it with some friends, so that's always great to watch wrestling with friends and have a great time. But let's specifically go into talking about the matches and who I think is going to win. Now, I'm just going to go in the list of them that I have from top to bottom. No particular order. Don't know what the card's fully going to turn out to be. Most likely, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens is going to be the main event, but it's first on the list, so that's the match I'm going to talk about first. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. But there was a special gift that Cody Rhodes was given, and I think, as everyone's speculating online, I think it is the Winged Eagle Championship, or maybe even a new WWE Championship. So I don't know if it'll be for that one night, or we will have it prolongingly afterwards. I don't know, but I do think it's going to be sick either way. And if that's the whole reason why they had this PLE, so they could pretty much be like, how do we swap him the belt? Bam, we'll just do this. I'm excited for this match. Either way, I think they're going to tear down the house. I've been really enjoying their feud. I've not really sat down and watched SmackDown and Raw fully the past few weeks. But I get clips and I watch full segments and stuff like that. So I still see most of the things that are going on each week. But overall, I've been really liking the story. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. I think they're really going to tear down the house. That was for the Undisputed WWE Championship, and of course, Cody Rhodes will win. The World Heavyweight Championship match is next on the list. Is Gunther versus Damian Priest versus Finn Balor, and I gotta say, it has to be Gunther. I don't know a single other person I want to see continue winning matches than Gunther. He is honestly probably my MVP of 2024, at least for me personally. I've had the most enjoyment watching his matches, his segments, and so on and so forth. Definitely the MVP of the year. He pretty much did exactly what I wanted him to do, is just win until he wins the championship, and I'm glad that they're doing that. I love the reign. I'm intrigued when it's going to end, and I'm curious to see where things will go in the future. But definitely Damian Priest, he will have some, definitely is a main eventer for sure, is going to continue being a part of the main event scene. And then you have Finn Balor as well. Now, part of me wants Finn Balor to win because I was obsessed with him for the longest time. He was one of my favorite wrestlers. So I'm kind of up in the air with that, but it has to go to Gunther, and I feel like you have to give him a dominant victory, whether that be choking one out or powerbomb or whatever. You got to have Gunther look strong in this match, because honestly, Damian Priest versus Gunther, I really enjoyed that build, but also at the same time, I don't want Gunther to look weak, because he's not weak, he's Gunther. and he's just a dominating guy, and that's awesome to watch for sure. Next, you have the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. And while I would love to see Io Sky win this, I don't think she will. I think it will be for sure Liv Morgan who wins this, because I think they're building up to potentially having Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley again, and Rhea Ripley finally winning the championship back. But if they're not going to have that, I still think we should not fully dump on Liv Morgan's reign, because it's still going, but it's been kind of prolonged against a feud with Rhea Ripley and kind of did not help the women's division on Raw. But overall, though, I think Io Sky would be an amazing champion to build your women's division around. But I don't think they're giving it to her. I think it will stay on Liv Morgan, and that is okay. But still, it's going to be a great match. Then you got the Women's United States Championship match, Michin versus Chelsea Green. And I got Chelsea Green winning, because I absolutely love Chelsea Green. Now, I personally, if I was running it, I would have her win the Royal Rumble. But that is also because I will be attending the Royal Rumble. So, I love Chelsea Green's character. I think she has done great. And finally, I think it's time for her to get a reward. And United States Championship is perfect for her. It makes perfect sense. But part of me also wanted to see her win the Women's Royal Rumble and see her in the main event. I wanted her so bad to win the Women's Money in the Bank contract, because I thought she would do such a great job with it. But either way, I think she's going to have an amazing reign. She's going to, definitely deserve it for sure. I'm so excited to watch her win that championship. But Michin has so much promise. I think they'll end up having an amazing feud, potentially over the Women's United States Championship. But I do think eventually we will see it on Michin. But I think it deserves to go on Chelsea Green, because she is probably one of the dark horses, or I would argue, for me, my dark horse of the women's division, who gets enough love, but still is not quite being shown as much love, if that makes sense. I'm kind of rambling, and that's okay. But then you got the final match that is on this list. And to me, I think this will potentially be match of the night. I think you have Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. I think this has to be Drew McIntyre. I'll give it to Drew McIntyre. I think he is going to win this. But also, I absolutely love Sami Zayn. In middle school, I literally had Sami Zayn as my background for the longest time. So I absolutely love Sami Zayn. I want Sami Zayn to win everything. I want all these different things. But unfortunately, Drew McIntyre, I think it has to be Drew McIntyre. I think you could even potentially lead up to a Drew McIntyre versus Gunther rematch. And I say if it builds up to that, give it to Drew McIntyre, honestly. Then you can run back the CM Punk feud or whatever they got to do to eventually lead to Drew McIntyre and CM Punk versing again over a championship. I think that is inevitable. So I think in the near future, we'll either see Drew McIntyre or CM Punk win the World Heavyweight Championship over Gunther, which I don't know. But that could just, that's a potential for something. But overall, I think this event's going to be really good. I'm excited to see what leads to after this event and to the next one. And soon we have the Royal Rumble in a little over a month, actually. And that's going to be so awesome. I cannot wait to, 1, watch it, and 2, be there live and in person for what is my personal favorite wrestling event. And I know that's super basic for most people to say the Royal Rumble because it is the best event. But anyway, I'm getting off topic, and that's besides the point. But that's it for today's video. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any wrestling related content you want me to specifically talk about. And I will see you guys in the next one. And have a great rest of your day.